Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're taking a look at my beautiful 2007 Chrysler 300C SRT8 after 5,000 miles of ownership and see how it held up. So we're going to go for a quick little drive and take a look at the exterior here, and which the exterior has held up just fantastic. And this black just looks beautiful. You'll see there are some little areas of wear where the rocks have been hitting underneath, but otherwise this vehicle has held up very, very, very well over 77,000 miles and 5,000 miles of myself owning it here. So without further ado, we've taken a look quickly at the exterior here, but let's take a look at the interior and go for a drive. But as you can see, this Hemi-powered beast looks excellent on the exterior, and I've had to do nothing to it. The grille came like that when I bought it, and it is just a beautiful looking, gorgeous, gorgeous sedan. So we're just driving the 300C SRT right now, and I have to say, I just love this vehicle to drive, and especially over 500 miles. Really, there's nothing, or 5,000 miles of ownership, there's really nothing to complain about. The steering is very precise. The only thing I had to replace was the rear tires. Let's just put it at that, because it is an SRT product. But really, the steering is still precise. The suspension feels good. All the knuckles, all the bolts, everything feels really good on the vehicle, and that is what you want out of a, especially a Chrysler product and a 300 of this age. This is about the only vehicle, or I guess model of 300 that I would buy over any sort of Chrysler vehicle is the SRT model, because everything is essentially beefed up on it. And for that reason, the interior is a little bit nicer, the parts are a little bit nicer, and especially if you take care of your vehicle, it is definitely going to last. So that's what I intend to do here, and it's working out well so far. The exterior is held up very nice. Interior looks basically brand new. I can't believe, barely anybody sat in this back seat. It's quite astonishing, really, how well the interior is held up. Now, one thing I do want to note here, and we are driving, but there are some, and it is noticeable on both sides here, the passenger and the driver's side, door sills do have a little bit of warping in it, although it's hard to notice unless you really look at it, because it's older. It's a 2007, so I store this in a heated garage. It's climate controlled, dehumidified in the summer. It's climate controlled for sure. So one thing I do have to note is that if you keep these cars outside, you better have tinted windows, and you better have a screen visor protector here, or just a visor, windshield visor for the vehicle. Otherwise, you're going to have warping on these interiors. It's just a known thing. Even some of the appliques here, some of the glue has come off, but again, not noticeable. As I'm looking around, it's not noticeable. So with that being said, if you take care of the vehicle, it will take care of you. I don't really have anything negative to say, and the sad part of it is, for me, I haven't put enough miles on this vehicle this year. I haven't even put 1,000 miles on this vehicle this year. It's been 782.8 miles this year, and a lot of it was done earlier in the driving season compared to now. I haven't driven this now in about 3 weeks. So it's a shame. I love driving it. The horsepower is freaking phenomenal. The intake noise is phenomenal. I just truly love the vehicle. It's such a blast to drive. And for whatever odd reason, the intake noise in this 300 is a lot more than my Challenger SRT and even my Jeep SRT. And it just makes it that much more fun to drive. Oh man, it's so much fun. really bad on gas, for one. For two, these are older vehicles now, so if you want to make sure you're getting the most performance out of your vehicle, or you're, you know, seeing a long interior life on these things, you almost can't daily drive these, depending on what climate you live in, if you don't have a garage or a climate controlled area to keep it in, because A, you're dealing with older paint, B, you're dealing with an older interior from a time when Chrysler wasn't, you know, making great interiors by any means. Now these seats are great, and some of the touch points are nice. You know, some of the plastic is going to hold up, but some of these like fake leather areas, they're not going to hold up like you would expect. So you have to make sure you take care of your vehicle, whether you use UV protectant, leather protectant, whatever on this interior surface. You need to make sure you do that. You need to make sure you have some sort of wax or ceramic coating or whatever on the paint to protect the clear coat, because these do have common issues with the paint peeling, or the clear coat peeling, you know, stuff like that. So essentially, those are kind of the two key things you want to do when you are taking care of your vehicle. But other than that, this has been a reliable vehicle. I just have to put the pedal down. Gosh dang it. This thing is a monster. You can see the gas gauge go down when you put the pedal to the floor. Oh, but make sure you have a big pocketbook, because you're going to pay to play in this. Other than that, make sure you have a trusty, you know, mechanic in case you need any repairs or anything like that. Otherwise, I guess I'm not the best use case scenario on the vehicle, because I've only driven it 5,000 miles over the course of 2 years, and now this year I've driven it less than 1,000 miles. So for me, I haven't had any issues with it. It's a weekend car, it's a toy, I have my fun with it, and that's about it. I'm lucky to drive it, you know, 3-4 times a month essentially. So for me, this is nothing but a pure fun car, and that's exactly what I do with it. I enjoy it for what it is, I have fun, and I use it. And if you want to do that too, this is the perfect car for you. You know, this is my dream car, and I love it. I really love it. So with that being said, guys, I don't want to be too repetitive in this video. That's going to do it for me. 5,000 miles of ownership.